United vs Southampton live updates, highlights from Premier League. Kickoff, the match is underway. If Man United score, they'd at worst remain 14 points back of Arsenal in the Premier League table. Or potentially pull within 11 if Arsenal drop points at Fulham. Southampton could pull out of the relegation zone with a shock victory. Also, James Ward-Prowse could break David Beckham's record of direct free-kick goals with one today. At Beckham's old ground. 4th minute, slow start for both sides as they feel out their respective opponents. Casemiro commits a foul in midfield, and glares at referee Anthony Taylor in disbelief. Which gives us a chuckle here, as it was a blatant foul. How chippy will this game get? 5th minute, Man United with the first real attacking move of either side as they counterattack through Antony, who feeds Aaron Wan-Bissaka with a vertical ball, but the fullback takes just a half-second too long to deliver the cross and it's deflected into the waiting arms of young Saints goalkeeper Gavin Bazunu. 7th minute, Southampton are up for this one in the early stages, as they now push forward thanks to great distribution from James Ward-Prowse, but Kamaldeen Sulemana is hemmed in on the left edge of the penalty area by two defenders. It's good intent from the visitors. 10th minute, Saints are very much contesting possession in midfield and generating some turnovers. Casemiro and Jadon Sancho both give the ball away in their own half. But United aren't punished. Then Lisandro Martinez picks up an early, and deserved, yellow card for barging Carlos Alcaraz over on the break, with his body up high and checking his countrymate high. Kyle Walker-Peters has a shot off the set piece, but it's from too tight an angle and doesn't give David De Gea too many troubles. 13th minute, this has been a very lively game. Man United into the attack. And Bruno Fernandes tries an audacious shot with the outside of his right foot, but it's right at Gavin Bazunu. Then Antony and Wout Weghorst nearly get on the end of a Luke Shaw cross, with Bazunu looking very unsure of himself, but it evades both United attackers. 16th minute, chance, Man United. It's a double chance for the hosts. First, Marcus Rashford gets in a dangerous area and has a go. He is denied by Gavin Bazunu, who does very well to get down low and stop the tight-angle shot. The in-form striker maybe had another option but decided to go for goal, which is hard to argue with given his blistering recent record. Then seconds later, Jadon Sancho gets free on goal, but Bazunu again does well. The Saints goalkeeper comes out to smother the ball just moments before Sancho reaches the through ball. 23rd min, what good goalkeeping from the young Saints shot stopper. He comes way off his line to come out and punch a delivery from deep, as Lisandro Martinez sent it up the field and Marcus Rashford had gotten through the back line. The 21-year-old has been very good so far in this match. 24th min, chance, Southampton. What a save David De Gea. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's clearance doesn't do the job as it cannons off a Saints player back to the attacking side. And Theo Walcott gets his head to the recycled cross at point-blank range, but De Gea makes a stunning reflex save. 28th min, Raphael Varane makes a very necessary block as Kamaldeen Sulemana gets around Aaron Wan-Bissaka too easily and seems free on goal. But as he advances from a tight angle down the left, the French defender recovers to stop the shot before David De Gea is called into action. United have looked very sloppy here. 31st min, Wout Weghorst gets his head to a Luke Shaw cross, but it's an awkward effort on goal, because he wasn't expecting the ball to reach him. The delivery just barely gets over the head of Armel Belakotchap, and because Weghorst expected him to clear it, he couldn't quite get the right contact, and Gavin Bazunu has it. And it's a red card. Casemiro's been sent off. It doesn't look like a genuinely intentional tackle. He clearly does not mean to tackle high, having deflected off the top of the ball, but his studs were well up and he was out of control. Man United are down to 10 men. Casemiro's second straight red card of the season will trigger a 4-game ban. 33rd min, well, Casemiro could be in real trouble here. He's been booked by Anthony Taylor for a tackle over the ball and onto the shin of Carlos Alcaraz. It's a bit unfortunate for the Brazilian, whose studs deflected off the top of the ball, but Taylor has been told to go to the monitor for a VAR review. 35th min, chance, Southampton back under play after Anthony Taylor's decision. And James Ward-Prowse, the best free-kick taker in the league, comes oh so close to breaking David Beckham's record at Old Trafford. David De Gea is totally wrong-footed, taking 2 steps the wrong way. Reduced to simply watching as the ball curled towards the opposite corner, but eventually flashes just wide. 38th min, chance, Man United. United have been very attacking since being reduced to 10 men. Antony wins a free kick in a dangerous position just outside the 18-yard box, and with the ball whipped in by Bruno Fernandes perfectly to the far post, Raphael Varane gets on it from point-blank range. But Gavin Bazunu makes a sensational save off his chest. 41st min. The Old Trafford fans are up in arms wanting a penalty for a Kyle Walker-Peters tackle on Bruno Fernandes. He clearly gets the ball first, but his trailing leg does drag and trip Fernandes. Anthony Taylor wants none of it, and VAR does not intervene. It's a corner instead, cleared by the visitors. 43rd min. There's another penalty shout, as Armel Belakotchap is down on both knees with the ball hitting his chest but then striking his arm. VAR has a look, but no penalty given, as no advantage was gained. Manchester United now make a change to respond to Casemiro's sending off. Wout Weghorst is sacrificed, with Scott McTominay to replace him. Man United vs Southampton, first half. Halftime, Man United 0-0 Southampton. What a weird half of football at Old Trafford. It's somehow 0-0 despite plenty of attacking intent from both sides. Each goalkeeper has made at least one sensational save, and Gavin Bazunu especially has been outstanding between the sticks. Casemiro's red card is the major talking point, as he will now sit out 4 domestic games. But United were the better side after they were reduced to 10 men at home. Wout Weghorst was the man sacrificed for Erik ten Hag to shore up the midfield with the man disadvantage. And now United will have to come out from the break and look to keep momentum despite Casemiro's absence. Kickoff, the second half is underway. This match is very much in the balance. United are down to 10 men, and that will galvanize Southampton, but the hosts were the better side after being reduced to 10, with their momentum only halted by the halftime break. This will be an intriguing 45 minutes. 49th min, chance, Southampton. It's cleared off the line by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Southampton have controlled the start of this second half, and Kyle Walker-Peters blasts in a cross from the right which deflects hard off Scott McTominay towards goal, beating David De Gea. Yet the Man United fullback is on hand to boot it off the goal mouth at the last possible moment. 52nd min, Armel Belakotchap found Theo Walcott free on goal, but his touch lets him down and Bruno Fernandes gets it clear. The flag goes up eventually anyways, as Walcott was quite clearly offside. 53rd min, chance, Southampton. Bruno Fernandes commits a foul in a very dangerous area, very central above the Man United penalty area about 28 yards out, well within James Ward-Prowse range. He came close to breaking David Beckham's free-kick goal in the first half. Ward-Prowse comes close again, but it grazes the top of the crossbar. David De Gea again can only watch in slow motion. And the ping is audible, but it ultimately ends up harmlessly high by a hair. Southampton make their first change, with Stuart Armstrong replacing Carlos Alcaraz. 57th min. For the second time today, Raphael Varane makes a necessary recovery to nullify a teammate's mistake. After a horrible giveaway in midfield by Bruno Fernandes, who had his backwards pass snatched away. The Frenchman is there ahead of Theo Walcott, who would have been free on goal. 63rd min. Chance, Man United. The Red Devils play on the break, and Antony does very well to find Luke Shaw at the far post on a great switch of play. Yet the England fullback can't get the first touch right. And it allows the Southampton defence to recover and clear. 64th min, chance, Southampton. It's an awful giveaway from Man United, and Theo Walcott is free on goal. Lisandro Martinez does well to recover enough to marshal the Southampton forward away from goal. And it gives David De Gea enough of an angle to make a great save. Walcott really should have done better there, but his trajectory allowed Martinez a window to recover. How is this game still scoreless? 68th min, chance, Man United. How has that not gone in? This game is bonkers. Bruno Fernandes delivers a curler from the top of the penalty area, and it looked for all the world it would go in. Even after Gavin Bazunu got down low to get his fingertips to the ball. But somehow, incredibly, the ball hits the inside of the post and comes out across the face of goal. Only the football gods will know how this game is still scoreless. 70th minute, chance, Southampton. Now the Saints hit the post. Off a short corner, Kyle Walker-Peters delivers a seed destined for the inside netting, but it pings the woodwork and comes out. This is truly incredible. 73rd min, this is utter end-to-end stuff. Southampton generate a great attacking move, but it comes up just short of a good effort on goal, and immediately Jadon Sancho carries it forward on the counter. It's given away in the attacking third, and then Saints go immediately down the other end before Theo Walcott fires over the bar. You can't look away. Erik ten Hag brings on a pair of young attackers in Alejandro Garnacho and Facundo Pellistri, who replace Antony and Jadon Sancho. 75th min, a huge penalty shout from the Old Trafford fans as Marcus Rashford goes down under a contest from Gavin Bazunu. Upon watching the replay, it's a very clear dive from the England forward as Bazunu makes no contact after pulling out of the challenge. That's quite poor from Rashford, who's lucky not to be booked by Anthony Taylor. Saints make a double change, bringing Adam Armstrong and Seko Mara into the fray, replacing Che Adams and Kamaldeen Sulemana. 81st min, Alejandro Garnacho takes on Kyle Walker-Peters in a foot race. And the Argentine is down in a significant amount of pain, holding his face while receiving treatment. This is a real problem, as it looks incredibly painful. It looks like his ankle may have twisted awkwardly underneath the tackle, which was perfectly legal from the Southampton defender. They are working on Garnacho's right ankle, and he's in a ton of pain with tears in his eyes. Fred is being readied on the touchline. And you feel for the young United attacker who has been an excellent bench option this season for Erik ten Hag. 84th min, incredibly, Garnacho is back on the field. Did not expect that. But they'll keep an eye on him. Southampton instead make a change, as Theo Walcott exits after a disappointing day in front of goal, replaced by Paul Onuachu. 86th min, the home fans are in full voice as United make a push in the final 5 minutes of regulation. Scott McTominay starts it with a fabulous crossfield release ball on the full half-turn. And the Saints defenders are forced into a few last-ditch tackles, including one to stop a cutback from Bruno Fernandes that nearly found Marcus Rashford on the penalty spot. 90th minute, the game is still so stretched. And Erik ten Hag wants to calm things down, knowing there's a point to be earned here, having played a man down for nearly an hour. Fred comes on to replace the injured Alejandro Garnacho, while Harry Maguire also enters for Lisandro Martinez, who was booked early in this match but played very well after Casemiro's red. 90+3 minute, with the 4 minutes of stoppage time moving quickly. Southampton have a corner with the last real chance to find a dramatic winner. Ward-Prowse delivers to the near post, but Scott McTominay heads it away. On the recycle, Armel Belakotchap nearly meets it at the far post but rolls his ankle trying to reach it. He goes down after the play. 90+6 minute, Luke Shaw picks up a yellow card after tripping Seko Mara on the break, a professional foul to stop a counterattack. It's a mystery how much time is left. Man United vs Southampton, second half. Full time, Man United 0-0 Southampton. There are scoreless draws, and then there is that end-to-end stuff across the entire match, both before and after Casemiro's sending off after a half hour. Both teams will feel conflicted after that result, as expectations from before the match will be in direct dissension with the run of play. Southampton will be appreciative for the point, but know they had so many chances for more, while United escape with a draw after playing an hour down a man, but also know they should be beating a relegation-threatened side at home. What entertainment! Erik ten Hag will now have to draw up plans to play without his midfield linchpin for some time, as Casemiro will miss 4 games due to suspension, including 3 in league play and 1 in the FA Cup. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.